I'll go first. This one's for you, Beau. A couple weeks ago, you said you were world class at scoring points when you needed them. You did it again tonight. I mean, how do you do it, I guess is my question. Is it mental, or you just find an opening?
Honestly, I have no idea. I practice. I spend a lot of time wrestling, right? I spend a lot of hours. That's not how I want to win. I say this over and over again. But, I mean, those are two of the top 3 ranked guys in the country. You want 15 points on the board. Got my hand raised. I'm happy about that. But find a way to do it over and over again.
Right in the middle.
Mitchell, we talked a little bit about your match with the Mean, and you said how it wasn't frustrating. And you said you don't get frustrated. So what kind of, in that match there, were the guys throwing legs in on you and just kind of slowing you down? You know, what do you do? What do you tell yourself?
Yeah, it's just, you know, in the match, you got to try your best to make the mid-match adjustments, you know? And I would, you know, try my best trying to get out there, but, I mean, obviously, I'm going to go back and have the best people in the world to fix the problem and get better for, you know, the rest of my career to have that not happen again.
You say, is there anybody better than Coach Cunningham to show you the error of your ways?
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple. It's not even numerous people that can help me with all those positions. So.
Cael, obviously, I know we don't look at standings too much this early on in the picture, but win over Ohio State tonight. Next week you go to Iowa. With these 2 weekends, obviously a chance to propel yourself to the sole leader of the Big Ten. How important was it to put yourself in that position tonight?
Yeah, it's always Ohio State always has a great team, and they came ready to wrestle tonight. You know, they pushed us pretty dang good, which is something we can go back and work on some things as you know we've been discussing. But yeah, we just gonna keep getting better and keep looking forward to the next match and preparing for the postseason. That's the fun stuff. But yeah, it was a great match tonight. I think you know Ohio State really did a good job. It's easy to come away from a match and think we didn't wrestle well, but you know it's when you wrestle really good opponents, sometimes that happens. You know, so we just need to make some adjustments and wrestle with a little bit more enthusiasm, and we'll be all right.
Cael, 4 video reviews in the first 4 matches.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that before?
Probably. Yeah, we love throwing those bricks. You know, it's just like you get one, and it's hard to hang on to that thing. I mean, we always see things from our own perspective. The rules are a little different now, right? Like there's reaction time. So you saw a few takedowns, one for them, one for us. I think that were where they let things play out a little bit, and that's you know what they're supposed to do. What did we challenge? Oh, we were thinking maybe we got a 3 count, but we lost.
Is that how you describe Davis then? The reaction time?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's just they're supposed to be patient with the reaction time. Where last year it was you know the skin of your finger drags along the mat and it's just a takedown. So I think it's a fine rule. You just know you have to really secure that takedown and have control, you know, for a little bit of time there.
Coach, can you break down that Bernie tracks and what happened there?
You know, Rogatsky is he's a pinner, and you could see the whole time he was trying to try different things. You know, chin whips and he got him. He got us. So you know, I thought Bernie was wrestling really well. He hit a couple nice takedowns, and we just need to probably challenge those positions a little bit. I think we were kind of trying to flee the position a little bit more instead of kind of just holding our ground and just relying on fundamentals in there. But yeah, that's you know that stuff happens. You know that's sports, and if it would have been our guy pinning their guy, that would have been more fun. But it's all good. Moving on.
Cael, how beneficial is it for a young guy like Braden Davis to learn a lesson about managing a late lead in a match like this?
Yeah, he's getting better every match, and he had I think that's something he's been focusing on, and he's doing a better job. I think today his opponent just kind of got to his body and really got to a threatening position, but I think he's doing better in there and continuing to try to score.
And were you encouraged by Miguel's comeback. He seemed to, he was down big early, but seemed to.
I think he did some nice things. I mean, he's going to just keep getting better. I mean, he does everything right. He's a great kid, and his best matches are going to be when they count the most. I mean, we believe that 100%. So, feel bad for him. Lose a big match in a big duel, but it's all practice.
Cael, beats a veteran wrestler. What did you see there, especially early on when he was dominant?
Yeah, he's just solid, and he has some. He's got some athleticism and some tricks, as you see, and he's just a pretty good wrestler. I mean, he's solid and he did a nice job. But like you said, he beat a veteran, a tough kid who, I think was maybe an All-American last year. If not, he was close. So that was a good win for him today.
Beau, you're shaking your head because you seem like and have that feel from Tyler. So, what's going through your mind?
It's pretty good. So it's really cool seeing him wrestle. Step in about 49 now that Shane is not wrestling right now. So it's really cool seeing Cael step up and wrestle and have a lot of good matches. It's really cool.
It seems like as much as anything, Tyler has walks out there very confident in his abilities. It seems like that makes a difference for him. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I agree. I think he's really confident and he loves to compete. He likes to be out there. He's the same, all the time. He's not overly anxious or nervous before he competes. So I mean, he is confident and he that's one of those things that they either have that or they don't. We can't really teach that. So yeah, it's a great quality to have.
Mitchell, this is your fourth appearance here, but this probably had a little more juice, intensity, Ohio State and all. What did you feel any more tonight from the crowd and everything?
Yeah, actually, I was talking to one of my coaches about that. Like, he's like, "Oh, you'll see, it's whatever." But like, the only job that I feel I have is it's not like going out there and wrestling. It's not making weight. Like, those are all fun things that I like to do. The only thing that's a job is removing myself from all the the hype in the arena and all that stuff. Like, I'm hardly. It's really unfortunate being in the middle because then I miss like half of the duel, and because I'm in the back. Like, I remove myself and make sure that how I wrestle. If I was like that 110% all the time, I would get really tired before I'd even step out there. So removing myself from something that high, it was cool. Like, I mean, you can hear it's loud, but I mean, every place that I've gone into and last however many duels it's been, I mean, it's always loud,
Mitchell, it seemed like you shot, I don't know if it was right at the whistle, but it was several seconds after the opening whistle. Is that part of your strategy, is just to put your guy on the defensive right away and just continue attacking?
Well, it's not just like shoot, but like if I see an attack open, I'm going to do it, and then that's the fun part, is having tons of, weapons and things that there's always going to be something open. If he steps with his left leg, there's 5 shots I can hit. There's steps with the other leg, there's another 5 that I can hit, and that's, it's probably more than 5, but, it's fun, So it's not really like, oh, I got to like psych him out. It's just like I'm going out to wrestle.
Yeah, what if, what if anything do you think the music during the matches adds to your guys when they're out there, if at all? I mean, is that something you guys picked up somewhere else?
No, I just think, Rec Hall is like awkwardly quiet, and so we need some noise in there. I heard, I did hear a couple people this time. Last time I didn't hear that people were saying, turn the music off. If people made more noise, we would turn the music off, It's just so quiet in there. I mean, you can hear a 4-year-old kid up in the corner yell, "We are." If that's the case, it's too quiet, and it's awkward, and I mean, it's like, this is a sporting event. Like, let's make some noise, So that, so we're trying to just make it less awkward so you can talk and have a conversation with somebody sitting next to you without everyone in the arena hearing you. So the music's not coming off. We like it. We might crank it up a little bit more.
Got time for one more?
For any of you guys, Ohio State seemed to be a lot of tying up wrists, that kind of stuff. Were you guys ready? I mean,
Yeah,
did
yeah,
you
they
see
did a
that
good
on-
job. I mean, they were ready to go. They did a really nice job. I mean, I had they were prepared. So I mean, we just have to step things up a little bit, make a few adjustments in those positions.
Here, we'll go ahead and finish with the one in the back. Go ahead.
That was me. Yeah, Cael, you mentioned these adjustments, but what exactly are you going to be doing in practice to prepare your guys for Rutgers and adjust for that?
Just working on those adjustments. Is that helpful?
In particular, what kind of adjustments?
Just like wrestling stuff, wrestling sports stuff. Yeah. Just trying to score some points.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.